Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to cover the manager functions that you can perform on the PO page of the OptCenter. For more information about the manager functions that you can perform with the outbound document pages, please see the outbound manager video. On the OptCenter, one of the premium features that we offer is the ability to perform bulk actions on any number of transactions that you select. For example, I can select 3 POs on this page, and one of the things that I could do would be to delete them. Clicking this button would delete all the POs that I have selected. Now, just for your information, the total number of transactions that you have selected is reflected up here with this number. I can also select all the transactions on a given page by clicking this button. Now, all the PO Manager buttons up here are pretty self-explanatory. This one hides all selected POs, so if I do this, it's going to flag all of my POs to hidden. This button unhides all of my POs, or activates them, makes them considered to be visible again. And I'll go into how I was actually able to view those hidden POs a little bit later on in the video, but first I wanted to discuss how POs get hidden and why they're hidden in the first place. POs get hidden automatically when they are considered to be complete, and they're considered to be complete when all items on the PO have been successfully shipped and invoiced, meaning that these two fields are green the way this one is down here. One reason to manually hide a PO would be if you planned on not completing the shipment for a given order. So let's assume for a second that this order actually had 2 items and you had shipped one of the 2 items but you weren't planning on completing the shipment. You could manually hide the order the way that I showed you before. Another bulk action we can take on the PO page would be to bulk download all of the PO PDF files for the selected POs that we want. So we select the purchase orders like this, and we select the download button. Now this will give us a few different options. We can download just one of the POs that we select out of the ones that we highlighted, or we can download all, which is going to create PDFs and put them all into a zip folder for you that way. So if I click download, the zip folder is going to be created, and there you can see the 3 PDFs. There's also a second way to download the PDF files for whichever PO you wanted, which would be to click this little PDF button right here. One other manager function that I wanted to go over on this page was the search functionality built in here that allows you to search for older POs. Like any transaction page, you can search for specific transactions via this box. However, you can also refine your search and give the system criteria to help you find the transaction in question, even if you don't remember the exact PO number. After you click the Refine button, you'll be asked for 3 criteria to help the system narrow down the search. The first criteria is the status of the PO. Do you want to look through only hidden POs, or only active, or through all? Right now I have it set to active, and I made 2 POs hidden before, so those 2 are not visible. But let's switch it to all. Now I have to decide which type I want to search for. Do I want to look for just blanket POs, or just release POs, or just standalone POs, or through all? And then the final criteria is the date range. Do I want to look through all days? Do I know the day that the PO came in and search by specifically that day? Or do I want to search through a date range? This could be however far back you want through whenever you want in the future. For the purposes of this video, let's just search through all, and we refine our results. And as you can see, 2 POs that were hidden, since I selected all for the status, are now made visible to me here. If I ever want to reset my results to go back to the default setting, which would only be to show active POs, I can just click this reset button up here, which is going to hide those 2 inactive ones. And if I'm ever confused about what I'm currently looking at, that is the selection that I hit with all of my refined criteria, this criteria details button will tell you what POs you're actually seeing on your screen at all times. Well, that about covers it for the Purchase Order Manager page. Please feel free to open a ticket if you have a technical issue or any other question by clicking this Help button and contacting support. And if you want to see the Outbound Manager video, please click the button on your screen now.